Hello everybody, how's everybody doing on this fine morning? This is the JVS Vocational Voiceover. I'm your host, Torry Burks, and I'm here with my lovely co-hosts,
Peyton Marsh,
Sydney Cunningham,
and Annabelle Morgan.
You messed up.
I did mess up today.
You messed up. You know why you messed up?
What?
Because you betted against LaRue.
I did.
Is that a word? Betted?
No.
Because you bet against LaRue.
I had a feeling in my bones that I was going to win. And you know what? Maybe I shouldn't trust the feelings in my bones.
Give us what did you do?
Okay. So
What did you do?
basically, the lunch menus aren't updated at school. And the only way I could figure out what the lunch was by going down to the cafeteria and looking at like the TV screen that they have. Well, I was, a little hungry. So I was like, Mr. LaRue, can I go down to go see what the lunch is? And he's like, well, I can't remember exactly what he said. But basically, we ended up on a bet that he flips a coin. If I get heads, I lose. If I get tails, I win. And if I lose, I spin the wheel. If I win, I get to go down and check the lunch. Well, I didn't win. So I had to spin the wheel. And my punishment is to sing karaoke in front of the whole class of a song that's LaRue's choice. Thanks. I appreciate that.
It's a great Thursday, man. It's a great day.
I egged her into it because I was really bored, and I've been making the base of this like professional video. It's a little bit boring, and so she was like, "Should I make the bet?" I was like, "Yeah, you should. It'd be really cool." I believe in you.
See, Peyton wanted me to do it, so I just had this feeling in my bones that I was going to win because I've won against LaRue before.
No, I told you not to do it.
Sydney did tell me not to do it. And you know what? I was going to choose heads, and then my mind was like tails, 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 tails. So then I chose tails, and I should have chose heads.
That's the trick is that you can never choose tails because that's the doubt in yourself, where heads is like confidence, you know?
Yeah, but every time that he flips it, it's literally always tails.
What?
I don't know how he does it, but it's literally always tails.
Do you think he flips it in his hand? No, because he's like this.
Are you accusing LaRue of cheating?
He might have cheated.
And then
Are
he
you
says
accusing
something,
LaRue of cheating?
and
he goes,
slightly
"Are you
lifts
sure?"
his hand.
Yeah. I think he cheated.
No,
I'm
I was
standing
watching
by
his
the
hand
answer.
the whole time. He does move a little bit, but it's like this. And if you're able to move a coin like this, that's insane.
Well, he could have done it a lot.
He might be
flips
feeling
coins a
like the
lot.
pattern of it so that he knows the answer before you know the answer.
No, but that's why he goes like this.
No, that doesn't make sense because you made the bet beforehand. Whoa, that was a good catch.
Yeah, that was
Really
good.
good.
That was smooth.
If only we had a camera that went.
I don't know. Wait. I can kind of, but you can like tell.
Yeah,
I'm, like,
it's very
fucking with
tellable, but I
you can
saw
tell.
that coin in his hand didn't move a bit. Watch this. Watch this. Which one is heads?
The brain.
This is heads, this is tails. Watch this. Heads.
That was great, Peyton.
I didn't know it would bounce like that. Is it heads?
Peyton threw. No, it's tails.
Of course.
Well.
No, it's like, oh, da.
And then.
No,
it's
Sydney,
too-
you
yeah,
could
it's-
tell.
It's too
You can
obvious.
tell.
No,
It's too
but
obvious.
also, if you felt this, you can't.
But can you
tell
feel
what
that
it is.
palm-wise? You don't have as many like nerves in your palm, I'm guessing, that you would be able to tell. Or, yeah. So I think it was fair, probably. I think LaRue just was confident about it, and so...
It's heads.
Is it
From now
weighted?
on,
Hold watch
I'm
this.
picking heads. That's it.
We're going to do a test. This is going to be very loud, but it's my editing
You
job.
better
so
not throw it at
throw
me.
it.
We're going to see if...
Please.
Bro.
That was great,
I
Peyton.
wonder if it's, like, weighted. How many times does it land? Nope. It seems pretty fair.
That's what I mean. It always lands on tails.
No, it's just 50-50. That's how that works. Watch this, though. That was rad. Fun episode where you guys get to watch a coin spin for like an hour. Real exciting.
Are you excited to perform your karaoke song?
No, because I only know, like, I guess it's the chorus, and it's simply because of I was on that side of YouTube back in 2015. So I don't know any of the lyrics.
From even like it's like one of the earliest like YouTube like things that's happened.
Right. What?
Yeah, no, that original He-Man song's from like a long time ago, not even like 2015.
Oh,
That's like 2000s. Like,
Do you not know when the song actually came out?
No, I just know I used to watch this YouTuber, and they would put the Pepe meme, like the frog Pepe meme, on their screen a lot, and then play that song. So that's the only way that like that's how I know the song.
You gotta put that in the editor.
not putting Pepe.
Yes,
Don't put
please,
Pepe.
bro.
Don't put Pepe.
God.
Not putting
Man.
Pepe.
I miss Pepe.
That was a time in YouTube history that I feel like we just don't need to talk about.
I don't want to talk about YouTube.
Pepe. Pepe the frog.
I also have noticed
boy,
that
man.
me and Sydney have switched spots, and I'm not really sure why that is.
No, Peyton, you took my
No, that
seat
is-
one
Oh
time.
yeah.
That yeah.
because I like
You
this
do sit
chair.
here.
Yeah, and then ever since you're like the other day when we had the meeting where we were doing the script writing or whatever, you sat there first before I got
comfy.
to the table. What's
Well,
the difference? They're
yeah,
the same
all the
chair.
chairs are the same.
It's I don't know that corner. I don't know. It's the same, but I like this one more.
I think this corner is darker.
Yeah. Also, I think, quite frankly, I think I'm more able to be seen by this angle, which is probably for the best.
Maybe.
But I can't tell. A little bit, yeah.
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 I think it's just
Sorry,
better
I'll-
editing wise to make sure
Just so
everyone's
you
shown.
guys can see Sydney.
No, I want to be in the way of Peyton so they can see me more.
But it's almost the end of the year. That's scary.
That is very scary. I've low key cried like 5 times.
Why?
Jesus.
It's
'Cause,
not
like,
even like the last week. yet.
I get very anxious
Ugh.
very easily, and I'm an overthinker, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna graduate high school, and then what am I gonna do with my life?
Are
like,
you not excited?
no, like I'm 100% excited. I am so ready to get out of here, but I just have that thought in the back of my head, like you're gonna be nothing, and then it just takes over, and I'm like, I'm leaving the only thing I know, the only comfort, well, not comfort, but the only like I guess
Thing you've done for the past 2
routine.
years.
Yeah. It's gonna be gone, and I don't have any structure.
I mean, technically speaking, you can just go to a college that like does this like exact same thing. That's probably what I'm gonna do, except it's gonna focus more on editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do plan on doing that in the future, except I'm trying to save money.
That's fair, but faster.
So I'm going to a community college first, which won't really focus on it. It'll just be core classes. What? Are you okay?
Yeah.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. Why are you?
No, you
Why are
just
you laughing?
randomly made a noise.
No, I
Like,
didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You said You said community college.
Yeah, and then
And
you
then
made
you
like
just
a
you just stopped and started laughing.
no, like
No,
you
you
made.
made a noise.
Don't gaslight me.
I'm not gaslighting. Am I gaslighting?
Peyton, did you hear it?
Am I gaslighting?
It was the loudest thing in the room.
No, it's not.
Right.
the only thing I
when
heard.
when we finish this podcast, go back at when you edit this. You are not going to hear anything. She's going to
Yes,
say,
I will.
No, you're not.
It was
No, you're
literally
not.
the loudest thing in
She's
the room.
going.
College first, which won't really focus on it. It'll just be.
Annabelle was going, as in you.
She was going.
That's exactly what happened.
I looked over at you, and then I looked at everyone else, and they're like staring at you.
Are you good over there?
She was going about her plan or what she wants to do after high
And you
school.
did this. What is that? What does that do?
no, he full on just doesn't have recollection
Dog.
of anything that happened.
Dog.
He's like, woo, and just doesn't understand any of it.
I love the idea that you did not know you did that, and you're just like, why is everyone yelling at me? What did I do? I've had moments like that. The reason that my last fish name was Peebo is because I was in like a Xbox like party with like my cousins, and I was like talking, but it was like subconscious, so I didn't know I was talking, and so I was trying to mention my cousin's old dog named Winnie, and I went, yeah, it's sad that Peebo's gone. And they're like, Peebo? I was like, what? And they're like, who's Peebo? I was like, I don't know. Who said Peebo? And they're like, you said Peebo. I was like, I didn't say. I thought that was Joey. And they're like, no, you said that. I was like, oh. And then I made a joke. That's what was gonna be my next pet's name.
So that's
and
how
then I got
Peebo
Peebo.
got his name.
And then now I got my new fish, Dianthus. I'm gonna put a photo of her because I'm very proud of her. I love her. She's the best.
Oh yeah, your fish is very beautiful.
Yeah, Dianthus is cool.
Yeah.
It's a fire name.
I like the name Peebo.
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 I miss Peebo every day. He's great. But Dianthus is fantastic. She's great. She's very active. She like reacts way more than Peebo did. And that's just because Peebo was just chill.
I just find it amazing that you're this into fish.
It's because betta fish are dope. The sad thing is that, like any other fish, they're kind of like, they can be taken care of very poorly. But fish are like any other animal where they have certain conditions that they are like happiest in. But most people like buy them in the little like cups and then put them in a really small tank. Quick thing to every pet store, stop putting them in those cups. I get that they fight when they're in tanks together, but you have so many free tanks that you can put betta fish in. Please stop putting them in those cups. They really are sad when they are.
No, because pet stores treat animals so poorly. Because like the same
Some
thing.
Some pet stores are really good, but like when it comes to the smaller creatures, some of them are pretty bad.
Right, especially the
fish
chain
only,
ones.
really.
Leopard geckos too. They're supposed to have like at least 40 gallons, and they put them in like these small tanks grouped together. They're not supposed to be together. They're territorial, and I'm like, you're mistreating these babies. Like they don't deserve that. They're little animals, and they're cute, and they're awesome, and they smile, and you're not letting them smile in these conditions.
I never seen them smile.
No, leopard geckos are known for smiling.
Oh, I thought you were talking about fish.
I've never seen a fish smile before.
I feel like Peyton's fish smile.
What's that?
Real quick, there's like a comment that LaRue wants us to read, but real quick, I want to say fish don't smile, but when you look at them head on, they look really funny because they look like they're frowning.
Especially like the weird big-eyed ones. It's
Yeah.
like, oh.
What is this comment? I can't read that far.
Wait,
I don't got
feel
good
like-
enough
I
eyes.
can't read that far.
I feel like Annabelle will walk into a 5-star restaurant, order a burger, and ask for them to build it, then remove the meat because she wants the flavors to be in the bun only with the rest of the toppings. Also had a flashback to a Adventure Time clip of Jake making a sandwich and using the soul of a lobster for flavor. In the words of Dustin Hoffman's Captain Hook, bad form Annabelle.
That is a long, convoluted comment just at you, Annabelle. This person hated how you talked about corn dogs. That is like a paragraph.
Build it, then remove the meat.
No, first of all, I would like to say that I'm not the burger
just
eater.
reminded me. You did something the other day that infuriated me. Oh my God, I just had an awful flashback. Sydney, you weren't here for that. So we go to this facility to record their stuff, and then afterwards we come back and it's lunch. And
you guys got pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Miss Alessino, I think, got us pizza. And I was really happy. She ordered half pepperoni, half cheese, and then an entire pepperoni at the bottom because she didn't know if people wanted cheese or not because they might not like pepperoni. And so Annabelle doesn't like pepperoni. And so I went to go take 2 slices of pepperoni. But I couldn't because Annabelle took a slice of pepperoni and a slice of regular cheese. Because she wanted to take the pepperoni and take it off of the pizza.
The pepperoni adds flavor
because
to the
she
pizza.
says it adds flavor
It does add
compared
flavor
to just the normal cheese, which apparently is too good for her.
No.
And so I couldn't. You are so lucky they had another pizza slice, or else I would have complained about this forever, and you would feel so bad. I would cry every day.
Okay, listen, I wasn't taking away from anybody. And
Yes,
let me
you
tell
were!
No, I wasn't. Let me tell you why. I like the flavor that the pepperoni leaves, but Torry got the pepperonis. He literally went, and then I plopped the pepperonis down, so then he got extra pepperonis.
It's better when it's on the pizza.
No, it's not.
It's better.
Because the pepperonis are
I think
crunchy
he would have
and they leave a
preferred if
burnt
you gave
taste.
him the
I do
pepperoni.
not want the burnt taste. I just want the pizza with the pepperoni flavor. Now, if the pepperonis didn't have the burnt taste, fine. I'll eat the pepperonis, but they had the burnt taste. I don't want the burnt taste.
It was just a number. It's just a normal pepperoni. What?
No, because they were burnt pepperoni. They were crispy. I don't like crispy pepperonis.
Half the pepperonis you're gonna get are crispy, so you just gotta deal with it at some point.
But I want the flavor of the pepperonis because they taste.
You can't get the flavor if you're not eating them.
The regular cheese did not taste the same as the pepperoni pizza with the pepperonis taken off.
But it's not the same.
Was superior.
You want the pepperoni flavor, but you're like, I don't want it, and then you like throw it somewhere. You can't get the flavoring of something if you don't eat it. You gave it to Torry, but I think he would have preferred an entire.
Because I didn't want you to waste the crispy pepperoni.
It was cooked so the flavors from the pepperoni sunk into the pizza, and so then it left a nice, delicious taste.
You see what she did?
This comment is, by the way, a direct
response
to
the pizza thing. I remember we talked about this, and then I forgot about it because I never thought I would be hurt by this. I never thought that I would be actively hurt.
I wasn't hurting anybody. I was giving Torry
You took away a slice from me.
I insisted on you giving it to me
if you didn't take that, everyone who liked pepperoni would have gotten a pepperoni slice.
I like pepperoni. I just don't like
No, you don't. You actively don't if you take them off.
I don't like those kinds of pepperonis.
I love hamburgers, but if you put a burger on my bun, I will kill you.
I actually don't really like hamburgers.
No. Why did you stare at me when you said that? I was so scared. You were like,
wait a minute.
You will put my burger on my bun, and I will kill you. And full on was making dead eye contact.
No, I would never.
I was so scared.
I was talking to a hypothetical ghost in my brain.
You have an active fan base now. They're interested in.
It's solely because of that, and it's gonna not tomorrow. Next Thursday may be our last episode. I need to finish the vlogcast. I will finish the vlogcast for sure. So get ready for that. That is probably gonna be our graduation final. But we'll make sure to make this bit last as long as it can.
After that, there will be no food shenanigans because I don't think anybody eats food the way that I eat food.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh, yeah, Kevin agrees with me. But I don't know if Kevin will be on the podcast next year.
I feel like they're going to rotate, hopefully.
Maybe.
Sorry.
That was the plan for us to do it.
What? Or was that Peyton?
What? Oh, that was Peyton. yeah, that was him.
Okay. Anyways.
Have we been recording?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yes.
I just wanted to let that commenter know that I don't actually like burgers that much. I wouldn't go to a 5-star restaurant.
But she loves the flavor of it.
And get a burger.
Like what?
I don't like ground beef. But like I do, but like I don't.
Oh, like, wow, my joke is real. I love the flavor of it, but I don't like it.
Like, for example, like I don't like spaghetti, but I do like made a certain way.
Do you like lasagna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love lasagna, but it's different than spaghetti. No, it's not.
Not technically.
And I like spaghetti
ground
baked,
beef and lasagna too?
but I don't like it's how my family makes the spaghetti. I think. Well, I don't like school spaghetti either.
Should make better.
Well, yeah, there's
spaghetti.
It's not really school spaghetti.
Okay. When I have spaghetti, I want more sauce than I want meat.
Then put more sauce on it.
But that's not how my family makes it. Like they mix in the. So I don't like how they make because then we don't have any more because they mix in the meat with the sauce and then they make a really thick sauce and I don't want it. I want more sauce than I want meat. But like if it's made,
I feel like you're
Italian
gonna love
sausage,
whenever you move out of your house because you're gonna be able to make all these food combinations the way you like and then you'll never complain again.
Yeah, I think it's called gnocchi.
Gnocchi?
No, yeah, I made that last night. It's like a potato noodle, but mine tasted like cardboard. I don't know what I did.
But I love the flavor of it.
No, but like I made like a really good sauce.
I love the cardboard flavor.
How'd you make
it? It just adds something.
I boiled my noodles, okay, and then I got sauce and like
it was so
like
they're pre-cooked
sauce.
noodles. You didn't like make them.
No. They were actually from the Dollar Tree.
So that's why they taste like cardboard.
But I made a really good sauce, and I was so proud of my sauce because the best part of the dish was the sauce.
Oh, Annabelle, that's why it tastes like cardboard because you got it from the Dollar Tree.
And they were like kind of hard.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
I made really good sauce. You asked, how did you make it? She goes, well, I took some sauce.
I know, like I seasoned it up and I made it my own, but it was like jarred sauce.
All you did was just season the
full on.
sauce.
She didn't cook
Yeah.
at all. She
This is
put
my
it
home
together.
recipe.
She said she made her
don't know
sauce.
how
This
to
is my
cook.
home recipe for mac and cheese. I say Kraft mac and cheese and put pepper in it.
I don't know how to cook properly. I was never taught how to cook properly.
Learn.
I don't know how. Because like everybody's like, well, Annabelle, you just
Learn.
have to go
Just
into
learn,
the
bruh.
kitchen and learn what you like. And I'm like, I don't know the basics. Like, how am I supposed to learn how to season when I don't know what seasons you're putting in the food that I like?
Watch like a cooking show.
That's so boring.
Then don't learn how to cook. If you do not like cooking, you're not going to like cooking shows.
I don't like. No, I like guys' grocery games.
That's not the
That's
same
not the
thing.
same.
This is just a regular cooking show. There's like
I don't like cooking shows, but I love when that dude goes grocery shopping. Man, do I love it. God bless the United States.
I also really like. I think it's like Cutthroat Kitchen or something like that.
I don't know what that is.
I know what
It's like
Cutthroat Kitchen
they
is.
have like a basket and it's like a secret ingredient and it's something like something weird.
Something weird like pepper.
No,
or like
Annabelle.
salt.
No, it's like squid.
I feel
And
like you should.
I salt and pepper my
Brown
foods. If
sugar.
you're implying that I don't salt and pepper my foods, I do. I actually used to carry salt packets in my bag.
You can actually learn something from Cutthroat Kitchen.
Well, I haven't learned anything.
Why you do this, or if you don't have this ingredient, you should mix it with this, because they're being sabotaged. He tells you the workaround.
Yeah.
Well,
If you want to learn how to cook, you're gonna have to either read a cookbook and learn, or watch a cooking show.
Jaren has the Snoop Dogg cookbook, and I've made orange chicken out of that cookbook.
Was it good?
And I bought my brother's girlfriend the Bob's Burgers cookbook.
I thought you don't like ground beef. You don't like ground beef.
I don't. No, I like. Okay, I like certain burgers. Okay, but I'm not gonna go to a 5-star restaurant and order a burger because that. No. Like McDonald's, I hate McDonald's burgers. They're squishy. Ground beef shouldn't taste like
It's
that.
because it's a McDonald's. It's not.
She's
like
a manager.
gourmet
No, not a
burger.
manager.
I am training to be a manager at McDonald's. I just don't like the burgers. I'll eat the chicken. Give me the chicken, but I don't want the
It's
burger.
actually probably the best to eat the chicken because currently any cow meat right now is like pretty bad for the earth.
Yeah,
So,
cows like pollute the earth.
really badly.
Mm-hmm.
I want to stop eating burgers for that, but it's really hard when
Yeah,
it's like my sole
Peyton-
comfort food.
Yeah,
Peyton is the person who would go to a 5-star restaurant and order a burger.
I would, but
Yeah.
I want to do the extra stuff of the flavoring stuff.
No meat.
I think you're
I do.
missing the point of the insult.
I want to
I'm
say
insulted
to that
they
commenter.
think that I would go to a 5-star restaurant and get a burger.
That's not what they
That's not
I-
the point.
Hold on.
You're going to a restaurant, ordering a burger, and then you're going to go, well, I like the taste of burger, but get that meat out of here.
Well, like, it's kind of like the same thing with onions. Like, I don't like onions, but, like, flavor my food with onions. Like, it brings a good flavor, but I don't like onions.
No.
No,
You
we're-
should use onion powder.
Yeah, I do that. But sometimes it's the fresh onion just adds a flavor. But I don't like onions.
Here, I'm gonna defend you real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna defend you real quick. It's
Okay.
kind of like butter, where some people, you know, like butter to like flavor it, but they don't like eating a stick of butter.
Yeah.
The problem is that these things are things you can eat on your own that aren't meant for flavoring, such as, I don't know, pepperoni, which isn't a flavoring thing, and an entire slice of an animal that you're just like, beep, beep, beep. You're like using as a little dipper on your pizza.
I give my pepperonis to people. I'm not wasting them.
Yeah, it would be better if you left them on the pizza, though.
But
and
I
just
don't
got
want them on the
cheese.
pizza. And I don't want cheese pizza. The pepperoni tastes better. But I
Sorry.
don't want the pepperonis
No,
itself.
real quick, you could tell Peyton's getting ramped up with his little like finger taps.
Snoop Dogg.
He's going to start yelling at me in approximately 3.5 seconds.
She said.
Because I've said everything. I've said everything I need to. And that's the thing.
I have solid exclamations.
Exclamation.
Explanation.
No, it's not the fact that it's solid. It's the fact that I say my thing and you go, well, and that's
yeah,
it.
because like I don't know. I'm not gonna just up and start eating pepperonis. I don't
That's
want them.
fair, but I would
Now,
I would really appreciate it if
Okay.
you gave the pepperoni slices to the people who like eating the pizza
But there was
with pepperoni.
a significant amount of pepperonis.
No.
There was more.
No. I'm asking, hey, can you do this? And you are still explaining why it's...
Okay. Yes, I'm explaining because I did it because I knew there was enough pepperoni for everybody.
I didn't know. I
knew.
didn't know what the bottom... I don't think we opened the bottom slice until you took that thing.
Then I would have admitted my wronging, and I would have said...
You didn't, though! We're still going, and you're not admitting your wronging.
Okay, I took the pepperoni slice, but I also enjoy pepperoni, just not the pepperonis.
You don't. No, you don't. You actively do not. What you need is a different. If there's like, what you need is to like get pepper or something.
No, pepper doesn't taste like pepperonis.
It just has. You need something else. You need something else to spice it rather than the thing.
Listen,
because you
Peyton,
can't just.
We need to come up with this invention, okay? They have the everything but bagel seasoning, right? We come up with a seasoning that tastes like pepperonis, but it's not pepperonis.
I feel like that already is a thing. I feel like that's.
No, it's not. It has a flavor.
You should just rub a piece of cheese pizza in.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. The pepperonis weren't cooked into the meat. Or not the meat, the pizza.
See, it's happening again. Peyton is so upset over this.
But
that he's doing
I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
I get it, so that's all that matters.
Fair. You know what? All that cares is that you're happy with yourself. That's
am.
really all that cares in life.
You said it best on that day. She took a piece from you that you could have had because she put in the pepperoni juice. You said that's just a mean thing to do.
It is a mean thing to do.
And she's just okay with it now. She's like, you know what? I'm a mean person.
There was a significant amount of pepperoni pizza. Okay,
But I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You,
What if the next slice was just cheese? What if it was just cheese?
I'm pretty sure I didn't take...
Would you have still stand by your
I'm
sins?
pretty sure I didn't take a pepperoni piece until I knew there was other pepperoni pieces.
I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure.
Nobody opened that second box.
Yeah, we did. Peyton checked it out, and then I took another piece.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
I remember that.
I remember opening the first thing, grabbing my slices, setting it. No, what happened is we opened the first thing. Everyone immediately grabbed the thing. The box was on top of it, and so none of us opened it because I remember whenever we first opened it, the box was still under it. And so I was like, okay, cool. I'll just take, I'm guessing both pizzas are like this. I never remember having a conversation where we talked about the pepperoni underneath. I don't remember that. All I remember is that it was 2 slices and one was pepperoni, one was cheese. And I remember I waited for everyone to take their stuff because I had to set something down. I come back, there's a slice of cheese, there's a slice of pepperoni. I'm like, huh, that's weird, huh. And then I go back, I'm like, I'll take a cheese, whatever. I like pepperoni more. But then I sit down and I look at you and I see that you have pepperoni, and I've forgotten at this point. I've forgotten entirely that you don't like pepperoni. I'm like, oh, she also has a cheese and pepperoni. That's cool. I eat my thing. I look over, and you're like slowly removing it. And I go, huh, that's a bit weird. And then it clicks. It clicks in my brain, the conversation we had with Kevin. And then it rushes that, like, you just stole this from me.
No, because you had more.
No, I didn't know I had more.
But you did.
No, you know how I remember that we didn't mention the pepperoni beforehand? Because I remember going, but there's the, and then I immediately checked the other box and I'm like, oh, okay, good. There's more pepperoni. And then I ate 2 out of anger. And that's how I remember that we didn't have that conversation beforehand, because the only reason I knew there was 2 pepperonis is because I opened the box afterwards.
You know what? You might be right.
Yes,
But
I was.
Either way,
I'm sorry, I have to go heat up my lunch. We have 5 minutes left, and I really care about my lunch.
My phone was vibrating too much.
Sorry, I'll be back.
We should probably end the episode anyways.
Her walk-off episode.
Okay, bye.
I was going to have a walk-off episode, 1 episode, but I didn't because I didn't need to.
I mean, feel free to. If we ever get too much, feel free to walk away.
Well, we only have one more episode.
You ever made anything out that Snoop cookbook?
Yeah. Jaron made shrimp Alfredo, and then we made orange chicken.
Shrimp Alfredo. All right.
I want to say real quick.
Wait a minute.
Annabelle, if my badgering gets ever way too hard, tell me. I'll immediately stop. But
No.
also, these are the most fun. You can't just go.
No.
No, hey,
Wait
if
a-
she,
No,
if she's
it's
bothered by
okay.
it.
I'm
No.
used to people like saying,
Well,
you're
don't-
weird.
don't
And
say
I'm like,
that.
okay.
That
If you
makes me
have
feel
something-
bad.
If you have something to say and it's passionate, go on and say it, man.
I'm doing it in a friendly
Please.
way. I don't want to be
No,
like the
because
people
sometimes
that like.
bullying is necessary, and
It's
I
not
feel
bullying.
like sometimes
Well,
it's
yeah, it is
necessary
kinda
for
bullying.
me. Anyways,
We need to.
I
believe
don't
that.
think bullying's necessary.
it is.
I just like yelling
Friends.
at my friends for fun.
Friends
Yeah.
bully each other.
yeah, turn me into a better person. Force me to like pepperoni.
No, that's never
No,
gonna happen.
if you don't like pepperoni, you don't. The same way, if
But
I
I'm
don't
still
like
gonna
food,
get pepperoni pizza.
it's just your reasoning.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay.
But I just
Well, I'm
don't
glad
like it
that
when
we
it's
agreed on
stolen
it.
from me.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, do the thing. Sorry.
Well, guys, that was our episode of the Swingle Dangle podcast. My name's Torry Perks, and this is Peyton Marsh, and that's St. Cunningham.
I would never be Peyton Marsh.
There was someone that confused our names before. That was funny.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Anyways,
We
Oh
out.
yeah, it was my brother's girlfriend. Sorry. Go. Sorry. Go.
And we outro.